Coming to you live on tape from Studio 306. This is Time Today, Northside Middle School's beginning as a broadcast. Today is Monday, November 21st of 2022. Now let's go to the newsroom with your host, Lamaya.
Good afternoon, Titans. I'm Lamaya, and welcome to this week's edition of Titan TV Today. This week, I look forward to Thanksgiving, where I get to spend time with my family. Make sure you tell your family how much they mean to you. With that being said, let's turn to the news. 21st Century Scholars applications are due. This scholarship helps you get to college for free, so make sure you don't miss this opportunity. Applications are in the office. This is also a reminder for the 8th graders who need to turn their applications in order to participate in the end of the year celebration. Now, Titan TV Daily with 24/7 stream with announcements, so stay up to date with all things Northside. Right here on Titan TV channel, also streaming in the Titan Cafe. The Illumination Clinic is on November 29th. This is for students to get up to date with shots who do not have proper illumination. Please also note that MCS will accept religious experiment letters for illuminations. Make sure you complete already. This is a reminder to complete 30 minutes in math with 4 lessons passed by the end of the quarter, and also to complete 30 minutes of ELA with 4 lessons passed by the end of the quarter. The library is now open, so come down with your class to discover new books to read. Classes can also sign up to make a visit to the library. Have any winter coats or gear that you are not using or are in need for winter coats? Talk to Ms. Roberts about getting winter coats or gear from the Titan Closet. Calling all writers. Are you looking for a space to do a little more writing your own life? Join Indiana Writing Projects. Saturday sessions, weekend writers for our upcoming writers sessions. These 2-hour creative writing workshops are held at the Writing Center of Ball State University sessions. These sessions are for free, but registrations is required. Please register soon so we can ensure to save you a spot. And those are our top stories for today. You know what's my favorite thing about Thanksgiving is the food. If you see me in the hallway, feel free to tell me your favorite food. Speaking of food, looking at the Titan Cafe menu, in the classic line there are crispy chicken sandwiches. The tomato line features French bread pizza. And tacos are available on the sauna line. Make sure to remember, your lunch number will be required of all students starting soon. Now, let's go over to Triana to see what the weather looks like for the rest of the week.
With a high of 42 degrees and a low of 23 degrees. The rest of the week looks to include a little bit of sun and clouds, with the highs in 40s and the lows in 30s. Then taking a look at the weekend, this Saturday will be cloudy with a high of 48 degrees and the low of 37 degrees. Sunday will be cloudy with a high of 47 degrees and a low of 38 degrees. That's all of the weather here in Titan TV Land and beyond. Back to you, Lamaya.
Thank you, Trina. Today is November 21st, and today may not be a special day for you, but let's take a look to see what happened on this day in history.
On this day in 2004, Dominica is hit by the most destructive earthquake in its history. Also on this day in 1985, Carly Rae Jepsen, who was a famous Canadian singer-songwriter, was born in Michigan, Canada. And in the sporting world, in 1905, the Australian National Tennis Championship played their first ever match in the Warhouse Men's Cricket Ground in Melbourne. And finally, today is National Gingerbread Cookie Day. The baking will warm the home and decorating will inspire us to design tasty cookies while making memories. And as a look at what happened on this day in history. Now back to you, Lamaya.
Thank you, Avery. Now time to see what our Titans have been doing in the world of Titan sports.
afternoon, Titans. It is time for sports. We are in one more off-season week for sports as we head into Thanksgiving break. So listen as the future Bearcats are invited to come train at Muncie Central High School starting this week. This is mainly so that our strength and conditioning staff can build positive relationships with our middle school student athletes, spark a love of training, and help provide a competitive edge. Student athletes are all welcome, no training experiences needed. The sessions are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4:35 to 5:15. I hope to see you there. We look forward to the winter sports season to start soon. We also look forward to a brand new live show coming to Titan TV, Titan Sports Live with Drevin. This will feature results, highlights, and interviews from matches during the week. The show will be live at 12:35 every Friday starting in December. That's all for Titan Sports. I'm Carlos. Now time to celebrate our Titans who are growing another year older this week.
Thanks, Carlos. We are excited to celebrate our Titans by wishing them a happy birthday today. Happy birthday to Kaden K, Sarah L, Cameron S, Daniela H, Deasia K, Caleb V, Emma V, Carice V, Gage D, Tristan B, Aaron J, and Jack Pro C. Those are all the birthdays. Let's head out to the studio with Lamaya.
Thank you, Avery, and happy birthday to all those Titans. It's now time to test your knowledge with this week's trivia challenge. Take it away, Triana.
Thank you, Lamaya. Last week, Mr. Dennison moved a piano out of the choir room and moved it to storage. The name of a former school was on the back of it. What was the name of the school? The name was Storer Elementary School. The success classes of Newman, Teal, and Turner guessed the correct answer. This keeps Mrs. Turner's class in first with 5 points, and Miss Raines and Miss Mizell, Mrs. Collins, and Mrs. Teal classes in second with 2 points, and many other classes in third with 1 point. Now for this week's question. In winter last week, a documentary about a football commentator came out a few days later. Sadly, he passed away. What was the name of his famous Thanksgiving food? Discuss this as a class after the broadcast, and good luck on this week's trivia challenge. Now back to you, Lamaya.
Thank you, Trina. You should get involved in the 3 clubs or 3 sports so you don't get bored at home. It will keep you busy and will give you more life experiences. Come on, Titans, let's get active. So to help with this, here is our club news for the week. Have you ever needed help with schoolwork? Then go to Homework Help. This is on Monday through Thursday to 4 to 5 p.m. You must have permission slip on the file to go. See the office. For the virtual option, this is sponsored by Pryor Foundation. Titan Jazz will be meeting on Wednesday from 8 a.m. to 8:45 a.m. in the band room. You do not have to be in the band to join. FCA will be meeting in the choir room on Friday from 8 a.m. to 8:45. Have you ever wanted to expand your writing abilities? Then go to the new NMS Writing Center is for you. The Writing Center is starting soon for people who want to expand their writing abilities. See Dr. C for more information about this. And as always, FCA is on Fridays before school in the choir room. See Miss Mizell and Miss Till to get involved, or just show up at 8 a.m. That's all of the club news I have today reported. Titans. Remember, Titans, Mr. William wants you guys to get involved in at least 3 clubs or 3 Titan sports activities. If you do, see me at basketball, track, and cheer. Thank you for watching the Titans Today. I had fun telling you about the news. Until next time, I'm Lamaya, and this has been your Titans Today 5 minutes for students. Remember, Titans, happiness is always the key to life. Stay classy, Titans.
This has been a production.